Morning everybody. Where are we at? 7:44 on a Monday. The sun is just coming up. Lovely blue skies are afoot. Lots of pinks and yellows. The sun is just bridging the top of the hill over the church. Very pretty. So today this dude's always crashing his car. Seriously, I don't know if he knows how to drive or what. Come around here last time and he was in the curb with that thing. We got a Mini coming in today. It's having a kicker key, so they didn't spec or were unable to when they purchased the car the sort of upgraded version of the BMW stereo system. So it's just got basic audio in it, so under seat subs, door speakers. We're going to do a kicker key, liven everything up, give it a bit of processing, give it a bit of time alignment, nice little EQ with a bit of a boost, and it should come alive. That's the first step. And then we're looking at maybe changing speakers, maybe adding some more tweeters or some tweeters, you know, go through the whole hog. I'm sorry if I'm talking funny, I've got another bloody ulcer on the side of my tongue. It's making me feel all sissy like a snake. We are 1986, I think, on the subscribers. Still the same, which is alright, that's okay, we're getting on the way. We're nearly at 2,000. But it is a fresh morning, 2 degrees. We didn't get any snow, which I was a bit gutted about, but that's fine. This weekend, hopefully the weather's going to be a bit better. I want to get out in the cars, by hook or by crook. I want to get out in the car this weekend. We need to go drive somewhere, eat pizza or something. So speaking of cars, the Cube went Saturday. I didn't film any of it, don't need to. He's off with his new owner, and I hope the new owner enjoys him and the Cube treats him well. I was sad to see him go, I was. Money's nice, but you know, it's like, I do get attached to my cars. I do love my vehicles, some of my vehicles, but yeah, definitely the Cube was a little peach, that one. So he's off. We're now down to truck, which is going in for repair on the 14th, Valentine's Day. Gentlemen, you've got a little under a week's notice, so don't forget, Mrs. Chocolates and shit. 14th of February, Valentine's Day, don't forget. So yeah, this is going in for repair on the 14th. That means we're down to the Lotus and the Chaser. So what I may do is I may pilot the Segway for a little bit, just to give me a little stopgap. I have found a couple of Land Cruisers. I think there's 3 I'm looking at, and I found a couple of Vitos that I'm looking at. I'm in an R in. I really want a Land Cruiser, but I also like the idea of a van, a truck, you know, like a people carrier stroke parts shifter stroke wood getter stroke tourer, fit loads of stuff in the back, go play kind of stuff. Yeah, so I'm in 2 minds. But we'll wait and see on that one. We do need some breakfast. Gonna get back on with a bacon this morning, I think. Coffee. I'm hungry. Hope you are well. Hope you had a good weekend. The comment section is coming along. We will get back to rebuilding. Oh, sorry. We will get back to building and remaking, obviously, Subbox this week. I will find some time to crack on with it, do some more time lapse for you lot. So I started doing the kind of internal baffle board for the slot port, and obviously we've got the sides and the back kind of made, ready to go. So that's kind of one piece. God, what is this guy doing? You don't really know, mate, do you? Jesus Christ. There's nothing like being awake in the morning, is there? Oh, you're on your phone, you fucking arsehole. I can't stand people like that. Don't be one of them dickheads. Going to cause an accident one of these days. But yeah, so we're going to get off to work. I will see you soon. Have a good morning. Take care, everyone.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning everyone, how are we? So we've got our Mini in, brand new, but again with the rubbishy sound system. So they've changed a bit in the dash. The Mini's sort of had a little bit of an update. So we've got now this funky floating screen and this new style kind of center display. It's like iDrive, so we've got our little controller down there. Very cool. It's got some nice little touches with the underlighting on the dash. Speakers in the doors, so we've got like a coaxial here, an under-seat sub as normal. Same that side, coaxial, under-seat sub, and then in the back we've got some kind of yeah, mid-range, no tweeter there, just a mid-bass driver. So a very basic system. And we are going to pimp it with a kicker key 200.4. So it's going to have the amp and the processor put into it, so we'll refreshen the system, make it sound all lovely and nice again. Right everyone, a little update on the old Minoir. So got the dash apart, we've got the speedometer out, or the screen out if you will. Just a heads up, when you remove this thing, it's an absolute butt nugget. You've got two little push fittings that sits like this, two little push fittings at the very bottom, one there, and then you wrestle that ring off very gently. Then you undo two Torx bits at the bottom here which take off this, and then you undo one there, and that allows you to pull the radio out. In doing so, I've also removed this panel here because I remember on the old Mini, Wayne's one precisely, similar kind of year, in here there was a void, and I've got the same one again. So we're actually going to put the key amplifier in the dash here out of the way. Plenty of space, it's not going to interfere with the airbag, that'll be fine. And then what we're going to do is use a Y lead, because obviously this needs to be warranty safe. We're going to use a Y lead to go from this, so we've got sound in and out without cutting any cables, into the key, back out to the key, into the car speakers. And that will give us our 4-channel input and output. That's good to go. Our power is probably going to be, I think our fuse box is at the back of the glove box. So nice and simple this one. We're gonna, you know, get it over there, microphone on the driver's seat, get it tuned in. I have noticed, and I've got photos of it just showing you this. Can you see there at the top of the screen? Let's see if you can pick this up. Let me just see if I can move. There's a, there, see it right in the middle of, underneath the hazard button? There's a little black mark right on the screen, and there's also like another black area just here in the top corner. Can you see that there? So we've got one black line there in the middle, just underneath the hazard button, to the left of the hazard button, and another one up there. That doesn't look good for this screen, so hopefully that's not going to become a problem. But before we do anything, I've taken photos of that so that they just know that it was like that before I started. Got to cover your own arse, especially when Mini are concerned. Do you know what I mean? See you in a bit. Right then, so we've got our little loom built. The only things we've got to do left is our live and earth, ignition. We've got our output. We've got our input. Sorry, we've got our input. It's all on ISOs, and we've gone for a fully populated BMW plug. So this will go from, you know, end to end on the BMW, not cutting any wires. This is just plug and connection. But we have the 2 extra cables which supply all the information front and backwards. The only one I need to move over is the fibre optic, which can sit straight in those holes there. And then this one's ready to go in. We can get this in, do the powers, and then we're just plugging the mic in, tuning the thing. So happy days. Speak to you in a bit. Right everyone, so we have got our kicker install briefly done. We've got our fuses at the back. Fuses at the back in the fuse box there. We've got an earth. We've got our key here for now. Obviously we've got our leads run. You can just see around the back of the radio in there. Our extensions into the head unit, good to go. So we want to go select profile to assign the vehicle key. Okay, just guessed. Okay, we don't want the aircon on. We want to go to back cruiser blade, that's the one. I want lab grade pink noise. Play that. Okay, turn our volume up to, I like this, you turn that off. As you turn your volume up, it gives you round the ring where the volume is. So we'll turn that up to 3/4, that's playing. And then we got our kicker key button, press and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exit the vehicle. There we go. Now we're just going to set our test track up. So this is going to do all the beeps and bongs and weird noises and stuff. Get this all set up. So I'll come back to you in a bit. When this is done, we should have a happy tone, and then the Mini is processed, and then we can do a setup on the gains. See you in a minute.
A few inches later.
Got me a happy tone. Right, we can just tuck all the cables back in, get this thing mounted in there, do the setup on the levels. So we'll first off confirm where we are. Right then, this bad boy's done. Just running it through some tests, listen to some tracks, but it now sounds like it has presence. All the dash is back together. Keys. Speak to you in a bit.
Inside, but you don't see too many faces. Warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, coming in out of the rain, and hear the jazz go down.
All right, everyone. So we're getting on with the box now. Had a busy day, loads of stuff coming in. So we've glued the port and baffle. We've got a nice rounded over edges, as you can see. So this is going to be the start of our kind of port wall, if you will. And we've marked up where that needs to sit. That's going to go like that. 2 subs are going to go here. We're going to have a center brace as well with some venting inside it. I've got to lop off the end of this and then obviously get the side made for that. And then we've got our front plate and then our beauty board kind of going on. I'm going to do some bits and bobs as well in here. We're probably going to use some dowel to strengthen this large void so the box is not, you know, wobbling and vibrating. So we'll put some dowel in here because the nice round edge will allow the air to move in and out of it freely without it causing a problem. So we're going to get to that, come back to you in a bit. Right then, so we've got our port and baffle. We've got a nice rounded over edges, as you can see. So this is going to be the start of our kind of port wall, if you will. And we've marked up where that needs to sit. That's going to go like that. 2 subs are going to go here. We're going to have a center brace as well with some venting inside it. I've got to lop off the end of this and then obviously get the side made for that. And then we've got our front plate and then our beauty board kind of going on. I'm going to do some bits and bobs as well in here. We're probably going to use some dowel to strengthen this large void so the box is not, you know, wobbling and vibrating. So we'll put some dowel in here because the nice round edge will allow the air to move in and out of it freely without it causing a problem. So we're going to get to that, come back to you in a bit. Evening all. How we diddling? We're coming on with a box. So just started to do a bit more to it. Had to make a slight little modification. I'm going to put an end cap on the other side because I want it kind of even. So I've flattened off this end. Obviously we've got our little supports in there, our little stays. These are going to support the back wave from the sub. Obviously a round dowel, so they're not going to cause any wind resistance or port noise or anything like that. Should be fine. And then we've got our rounded edges, 45s, a bit of glue. Right, there we go, we're back. Sorry, flat battery. Start the chaser up. Yeah, so we got change of plan. I want to do this side the same as I've done that side with a board that comes out, and then obviously we can work off the front of that, do the beauty panel and stuff like that. But we've got our stays. We're going to do sub there, sub here, and obviously we're going to do a support in the middle to support the both of them. So we'll do kind of like a brace in the middle, right, like that, but obviously this high, and then that will go across there. We'll do some air vents in it, round it all off so the air can pass between nice and gently, but it will add another structure, another support. So we'll have support here, support there, support there, support there, support there, you know, and so on. So it'll come all the way through it and give it some rigidity. Best word ever. But yeah, it will kind of go in the middle of a fashion, kind of, you know what I mean, like if you imagine that was up here like that, that's what it will sit like. So it will allow the air to come through, but we'll also have a point of structural sort of strength so that the front board doesn't wobble. We are going to double up on the front, so it'll be quite a heavy, brutal box, but the slot port's done with our supports inside. So yeah, it's coming on, it's coming on. Everything's been picked up for today. I'm just getting a chaser in. I'm going to go home, haven't touched the engine. We're too busy playing with stereo stuff, I must say. And everyone that's come in has seen the snowmen. Hi Nicholas and the boys, and your brother even, not the boys. Hi Nicholas and your brother. Everyone that's come in and seen the snowmen has wanted a set, and we're going to be selling those, I think, quite quickly, which is lovely. Lots of work coming up. I'm full of snot, sawdust and all sorts of other stuff. Still got my mouth ulcer, hurting like a bitch. So throw me a thumbs up, give me a like on the video, give me a comment, let's say hello. Going home to get some dinner, cut this video up for you lot. I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Take care fellas, toodaloo.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.